Assalamualaikum and very good day to my both panel, Dr. Arifuddin and Dr. Shipu Anwar. Today, I would like to present my final year project with title Survive for Internet Services using VSAT. First of all, before I start, for information, Doctor, I changed my topic PSM1 regarding MCO last year, and this is a project industry with thermodynamic for receipt program and has been done during my internship. So, my name is Siti Nurhamiza binti Ibrahim, CE 180115, and my supervisor is Professor Madya Dr. Maisara binti Othman. First, background of study. The recent pandemic situation has resulted in increase in the number of internet users across the region ranging from home basic learning and work from home. Internet access problem and device acquisition constraint the measure of problem. They need to be addressed when learning new norms to be alternative to face-to-face schooling season and do not currently flexible. So, Survive is alternative made by Server Dynamic Group which aims to catalyze to support the decision effort by government with rapid spread for rural internet to meet the basic need to get online. And Survive for internet services using VSAT can provide internet via communication satellite, and basically the Survive stand for serve and Fi stand for Wi-Fi. The purpose of this research is to configure the system on modem and router using Winbox software. In addition, to test internet connectivity using VSAT system and analyze the range, speed, and Wi-Fi traffic, user number, and peak number of internet users. There are several articles about problems that students face during online class, include Sarawak students take 3 hours hike for internet access. The problem of internet and telecommunication access is not only happen in Sabah and Sarawak, but also happen in many areas in the peninsula. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the Malaysia Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC) has received many problems related to internet access when every day there are not only news about the student have to face, especially in rural area and village. The internet increase due many activity including work from home, many net service like online class and business. So, objective for this project is to configure the system on the modem and router using Winbox software and MikroTik, to test the connectivity of the internet using VSAT system, to analyze the range, speed, Wi-Fi traffic, number of users, and peak time of the internet users. Next, the scope of this project is to provide internet coverage to underserved or unserved areas in both Peninsula and Borneo region through its satellite or Survive satellite internet services. And this project industry with server dynamic for receipt. First, the purpose system should be provide Survive with capability that could be flexible, then it could be configurable and extraable to cater to future and change. Next, the fast.com application will be used to check speed tests at various distance such as 0 meter, 50 meter, 100 meter, 150 meter, and 193 meter. And the last is the Winbox, and the Winbox software will be used to check the Wi-Fi usage, traffic system, and the Wi-Fi connectivity. The next part is methodology. In this phase, Survive Satellite Internet Project begin by the operation team collecting data through survey and selecting the most suitable point in this site area. The most factor has been identified for satellite internet installation are user living in rural area and remote residential, and they have a poor cable connection or poor wire internet connection. After the best location is determined based on factor, the installation team start with the installer boom and bracket for the equipment as well the concrete base foundation of the pole tower is if required. Next, the team can install the equipment and components such as VSAT, satellite modem, router, radio, and antenna into the bracket. After the all installation and cabling is complete, Setting up and configuration on the equipment has been commenced to ensure successful end-to-end connectivity. The landing page, password and security and the customer identifier has been configured in this stage. So the result of internet performance has been recorded and analyzed for the future improvement of signal drop. If the internet connectivity was unsuccessful, the configuration of the equipment has been analyzed again until the good internet connectivity is established. Typically, one Wi-Fi deployment could take by 3 days at most. First day for site visit and location survey. Second day for equipment and accessory installation. And finally, after all the complete, the software and the front end in configuration is successful, the internet service should be up and running on the 3 days. Okay, next, a network diagram at Balai Raya Kampung Keliang Gunung for Surface Satellite Internet. Use most of the development to achieve the best Surface Satellite Internet network. For the hub site, satellite complete network is complete network in TS Global Network, which is at Cyberjaya, and provide an internet gateway towards the SES-9 satellite, then transmit to all site location. And then the VSAT communicate with the satellite to achieve the data rate of 20 mega per second downlink and 2 megabit per second uplink. The data rate might increase over time due to the improvement the company demand. And the satellite modem emulate the signal of the VSAT over RG6 cable. And the router with WAP links with the modem and using internet cable Cat5 for the internet access. Two type of wireless 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz radio has been connected to the router using signal processing, and the one omnidirectional antenna used to cover surrounding area, and these antenna are connected through radio in order to blast the signal. Okay, next, install the equipment component and landing page. The engineer and satellite antenna team installation technician has successfully installed at Kampung Geliang Gunung Selama Perak and configure the VSAT on site and complete the installation of the router and the modem equipment. So, this is the test connection with device using the computer. The first step is determine if the computer is correctly interacting with the router, is to check if IP address is valid or not. After confirm the router has been working perfectly, connection by plug laptop computer into the one device port in back to the router. If everything goes well, we can move to wire connection test and redo the same connection. And this is a landing page for Wi-Fi using MySafari at Kampung Keliang Gunung. Okay, next, first, a front page of a Winbox loader for the first time simple mode layout has been used, and to connect the router, enter the router IP or MAC address, the username and password. And this figure show the user activity monitoring, which is include the most recent IP address and signal strength and servers presently unavailable for each device, as well as their status. As for color candidate blue, show the signal is good, which is the RSSI is between negative 59 dB to negative 69 dB. Meanwhile, color candidate green show the signal strength in middle, which is the value is RSSI between negative 69 dB to negative 75 dB, and the strength and the red orange color show the signal strength awake, which is the RSSI is between negative 77 dB to negative 84 dB. Okay, next, many internet-related settings may be adjusted with router OS, including connection speed, auto navigation, duplex mode, and more. Also, can monitor transceiver diagnostics information and can see the range of internet-related statistics. And this is a hotspot user. The majority of the configuration is done within the server profile. And the menu where the client user password information is entered, as well as the extra setup setting for hotspot user. Okay, next, wireless network coverage. The region surrounding an antenna where the signal strength is larger than the edge field strength. Its field strength refers to the field strength of the radio signal at the outside of the network server region. And the network coverage area from the top view satellite, and the cover is with 500 meter, and the visit at the middle radius at the Balai Raya Kampung Keliang Gunung Selama Perak. Okay, the next part is result. First, Wi-Fi usage and traffic system. As we can see, the graph is show the modern traffic it line for 24 hours, and the line rate show the downtime as a percentage from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. until 9 a.m. and the refer to the period when the system is offline and or not a function. But this graph is show the percentage is 0, and the system is completely operational function. So next, the transmitter traffic refer to upload and download speed. So the line dark blue show the modern traffic speed, and the line turquoise show the RS traffic speed when the router receive data from the user LAN interface. This can indicate that user is upload and downloading when the router transfer data. Okay, next, first figure show the monthly modern traffic. The average user who use a Wi-Fi is approximately 10.6 mega per second of data monthly. The usage of Wi-Fi connectivity was highest on 2 October, peak at 11.4 mega per second, megabit per second, and we can observe that downtime at 6 October. This is because the system is disrupted by rain, which forced the modem to shut down. And this is a daily modem ping. There are 3 functions can use and depend, and it works. And first, checking whether the host or server is active, measure how long the host respond, an indicator of whether the network is problem, and determine the quality of your internet connection based on ping response result. Connectivity with the coverage area is this is a geographical area covered by service provider network. The map show the coverage of mobile signal can be covered by satellite Wi-Fi and target within the 500 meter radius of the VSAT area center. And the result of the coverage area in the table, which is green, show the strong connection within the area 0 until 100 meter, and the red color it show the mild connection and the area 100 until 120 meter, and then the red color is a weak or no connection within the area 150 until 200 meter. Okay, for the range speed test, we can see we do this different distance, which is first Balai Raya to the small bridge, which is A to D, and the Balai Raya to the UMNO building, which is A to H. And from both speed range test we have performed, we can see that the best distance speed is 50 meter from Balai Raya. And first table is summary result from Balai Raya to small bridge. As we can see, the distance 150 meter, the speed test is decreased, and we get 36 kbps, and the value RSSI negative 127 dB. Different for Balai Raya to the UMNO building, which is around 153 meter, and the Wi-Fi is disconnect, and the value RSSI negative 87. Okay, next is this is a picture from first is the result from fast.com, which is the value RSSI negative 43, which is from Balai Raya around 50 meter, and this is the speed test speed range. And the second picture is a view drawn from Balai Raya to check the connectivity, and this is how we measure the speed test, and the first person can control a drone. Okay, so for the part conclusion, the installation of VSAT antenna and configuration of modem, router and radio has been complete by delivering satellite internet services. This project may be benefit for individuals living in the places where the other internet options are not available, and each device may be connect to the internet with modem and satellite dish. So this project was be able to achieve preliminary objective that could be operate on the basis on the general workflow, which is configure the system on the modem and router using Winbox software MikroTik. Beside that, the range of testing the internet connection using the VSAT system at the various distance has been successful until the Wi-Fi server is disconnected. Next, recommendation for the future research. First, maybe using a Wi-Fi tester before installation, the VSAT could be result in significant increase in data user. Second, increase repeater and mesh for hilly terrain and height line for line of sight. And next, a proper and accurate data sheet of each piece of equipment should give a more accurate result. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your time and attention, Doctor.